All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First one to give honest go space due to Yahawah, Bahasham,
Yahawashi,
Bahasham, Rakakadash. Dobanas Pasanel does a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. This brother DeWild from the GMS Detroit camps.
I'm Ina from GMS Detroit Bar Camp 2.
And so the brother, he mentioned this to me. We doing a quick video. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him break it down. So
this is an article I put in our group chat. Aliens from News Nation. Aliens are interacting with humans. Retired Army Colonel said this, but we know that they are not aliens. Those are the angels. So we're going to get some few scriptures, but I just want to go into this article. Carl Nero said aliens have been interacting with humanity for some time. And they are spiritually interacting with us. The whistleblower David Zerch said Pentagon has a secret UFO program that's unidentified flying objects or UAPs aerial phenomena. But hey, let's get into the article. Let's get it.
go ahead.
The government has been repeatedly denying any evidence of alien life. But we have scriptures that will refute that. If you're a true believer in Yahawashi, you know that they are not aliens. You know, and the UAPs and the UFOs are not just unexplainable flying objects or unexplainable aerial phenomena. They are completely explained in the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
They are have surnames like white horse or a cloud or a chariot. You know, those are the vehicles that the Most High and his angels fly around in. News Nation contributor Ross Cohart digs into the story the media is supposed to not meant to tell, taking a fact-based approach to tackle everything from unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, other mysteries often missing from the headlines. And they don't want you to know that, the angels are, they never left. You know, they always been in the skies. That's the reason why they have movies, Don't Look Up, because, you will see them. And they can't deny them now because everybody got a cell phone with a camera on it.
Well, not just that, but there's YouTube channels that all they do is show the chariots. But go ahead. News Nation retired Army Colonel Carl Neal claims non-human intelligence not only exists, has been to the earth, but has been actively interacting with humanity. Neal made the statement during a live chat that SALT Connections, SALT, lowercase I, capital C Connections, conference, which is billed as a conference for disruptive innovations in finance and geopolitics. Neal cited his previous experience on the Pentagon UFO and UAP task force. While making the claim, he has previously suggested the government has agreed to hold back top secret information for some time and suggests that failing to disclose it would be catastrophic. And I remember Ronald Reagan did a video say, suppose we have to get together. He was at the UN, United Nations, and say we already have aliens among us, and suppose we have to get together and fight an overwhelming force, and well, that don't matter. They're gonna lose any damn way.
It's gonna happen in World War III because all of them gonna fight Yahawashi and the angels. But before that, we are living in exciting times because it's an amazing time to be alive. The angels gonna come down and fight for us. Daniel. In Daniel the 12th chapter, yep. Michael the great prince is gonna come down. We're gonna literally see angels
fighting on our behalf. You know, especially you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. Hey, these angels are here for us. The
Negroes,
whole
Latinos, and Native Americans.
Kind. Neil said interaction between non-intelligence and humanity is not new. It's been ongoing. The term non-human intelligence is one that has been recently, by officials speaking, of the possibility of alien life. Neil has a long career with the Army and has worked for aerospace companies, was a former director of UAP task force, which was investigating anomalous phenomenon for the Pentagon. And when we get that word anomalous, the definition for... God damn it.
Bear with us, Hakeem.
This devil don't want to give me the word. Anomalous, deviated to what is standard or normal or expected. And these aliens, they something different, abnormal, peculiar, not easily classified, something anomalous, a deviation from the common rule of natural physics, irregularly, angular distance of a planet from its perihelion as seen from the sun. And hey, that's just saying that these aliens move in ways that men can't move. They could go quickly from east to west and then go in a diagonal direction in a second. You know, regular men can't handle them type of forces, but the angels can.
Right.
Kind.
I was gonna say you can go ahead and get to the.
Kind. I'm gonna get some scriptures. Matter of fact, my first one I want to get. Man, what am I about to say? I want to get Job, because when the Most High was talking to Shaitan, who they call Satan, you know, his name is Shaitan. He's actually one of the sons of the Most High. And
on the left hand side.
On the left hand side, kind of. And this is Job 1:6. Now there was a day when the sons of Yahawah came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Shaitan also came among them. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? And Satan answered Yahawah and said, From going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And how did he go to and fro in the earth? Mm-hmm. He went to and fro in the earth in these chariots. You know? That's how the angels, these are vehicles that the angels, also the vehicle that the Most High rides in. You know? Matter of fact, let me get another scripture, because these are basic milk scriptures. You know, me and the brother was just talking about it. This one right quick. Before we made this video, Zechariah the 5th chapter. These are basic milk scriptures, and this is Zechariah talking to an angel. And I turned and lifted up my eyes, and looked, and behold, a flying robe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And he answered, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And he said unto me, This is the curse that go over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that still shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. For I will bring it forth, saith Yahawah of hosts, and it shall enter the house of the thief, and enter the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and I shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with timber thereof, and the stones thereof. And this right here, that flying roll, I never knew pastry could fly. So certainly that's not a flying roll or a scroll that's rolled up together. It's a chariot. So, you know, hey, we have the answers what it is. They don't want you to know what it is. And people that's not in the know, hey, it's an exciting time. People that's in the know, like us brothers right here of GMS, Hey, it's an exciting time to be alive.
That's right.
Especially when we see him, we scream, call halal Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi when we see him.
That's right.
Because those are our brothers. You know, a matter of fact, Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell to worship his feet, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren, and have the testimony of Yahawashi, for worship of Yahawah is for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we do when we go out in the highways and hedges. Yahawah, we go out there in the spirit of prophecy to tell you what's about to happen before it comes. We got the answers. We know what's about to happen. We know what's about to happen before we go around the bend.
That's right.
You know? It's going to be astonishment to them when they see this. Matter of fact, Wisdom of Solomon 5. Because, it's going our salvation. That's our salvation. That's what we're going to be riding in. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand up in great boldness before the face that have such afflicted them, and made no account for their labor. And that's talking about us, going out in the highways and hedges, preaching this word in front of them. These naysayers, nah, nigga, ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. You know, I expect this to happen in our lifetime. You know, and the next few years. You know, that's my expectation. With all the signs that's happening on the earth. And you know, you gotta be a fool or imbecile or a nitwit not to
Go ahead.
Okay, Kyle. Let me get back to
Shoot.
all right. Start back off where I left off. Hey, it's an exciting time to be alive. Hey, you gotta be a dummy, and you don't know what the science is all pointing to. It's pointing to the great deliverance of the Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelite foreigner. But Yahawashi is coming in two forms. Mm-hmm. He's not coming just to save. He's also coming to conquer and take down the whole earth out of power, the rulers of this world. But it's going to be a strangeness of our salvation, and it's going to be we came over here in slave ships, but we leaving out of here in vehicles way beyond your
Imagination.
The scriptures say the astonishment in 2nd Ezra. This is Wisdom Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand up in great boldness before the face of such that afflicted him and made no account of their labor. And that's us on the highways and hedges right now. And we've been doing it rain, winter, snow. It don't matter. We've been out there. Us men of great millstone. When they see it, they shall be troubled with a terrible fear, and they shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. We looking for the chariots to come get us. We used to sing spiritual songs to them. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to bring me home. She be coming around the mountain when she come. Those were songs we were singing, talking about the chariots. You know, we knew what they was when we was back in our slave days. And this is what we looking for the chariots to come gather us up. 2nd Ezra, Yahawashi is going to be flying in a great fathership the size of a mountain. And I'm going to just get 2nd Ezra 13 and 29 straight to the point. Behold, the days will come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the face of the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake fight against another, and one city against another, one place against another, and one people against another, and one realm against another. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass. The sign shall happen which I showed thee before. Then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as the man descended. And when all my people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave their battle that they have one against another, and a new multitude shall be gathered together. Because hey, these kingdoms, these nations are going to try to fight Yahawashi to try to keep their power, and Yahawashi is going to take them out. He's going to make quick work with them. You know, and innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, and thou sawest that willing to come and overcame them by fighting. And Yahawashi is going to take them out quickly. Matter of fact, this is my last scripture because we got a ride coming. This is Revelations 19 and 11. This is one of my favorite scriptures. I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, a chariot, and he that sat upon was called Faithful and True, and righteous he does judge and make war. This is the way Yahawashi is returning. He's coming to make war and pass out judgment. And he's also gathering up the hopeful elect, the 144,000, the prophets, and the 1/3 of the house of Israel. And he was clothed, and in his eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head was many crowns. He had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And the many crowns are the kingdoms of this world right now. The rulers of this world, they're going to be taken out of power. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of Yahawah. And how we know he's the Word of Yahawah? John 1:1. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And white horses again, a chariot. A white cloud, a chariot. When it say a chariot of the Most High, when Elisha was caught up in a whirlwind, that was a chariot, you know. And out of his mouth go a sharp sword, and with that he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fiercest wrath of the Almighty. And that's Yahawashi is coming in that energy. And the angels are coming in that energy. Daniel, 12th chapter.
Gotta make that last scripture,
1.
brother.
Yeah, it's only one scripture. And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. This is the Archangel Michael. He's going to fight for us. We're going to see angels on the earth fighting for us. And it's going to be like never since it was a time before. Angels are going to be getting down for us again like back in the old days. You know, we're standing for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in a book. And you know what? And Yahawashi, our names are written in that book.
That's right. Lord willing.
That's what you're supposed to strive for. Your name being written in that book, because you'll be saved from the said perils that's about to happen on this earth. You know? Yeah. So that's it on this one. So with that, all praise to
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Kakadash.
Double honor to the Apostle Elders, GMS, and told us the truth. Peace to Miniakim. Heavenly life daily. Shalom.
Shalom.